We're going to find the most expensive repairs on the outside, so we started with those. But it is good, it'll help you seem knowledgeable and professional in front of your clients to be able to point out different types of flooring products. A lot of people love hardwoods. That's here. This is actually a pre-finished hardwood. It could be actually site finished, but this is, you can tell if if the individual planks are like rounded, it's not perfectly flat and uniform. That means it's factory finished. Site finished where they sand everything all at once and there's no seams. You can't feel any seams between it. Now over time they can cup, but we're kind of getting off subject here. Engineered hardwood, we see this a lot in slabs. It's dogs, kids, they can tear this stuff up. You'll see scratches in it. It's not as robust as hardwoods. It's cheaper, but it can really get chewed up in a hurry. So, but this is very common in slabs, and really you can't refinish it. Hardwoods we can refinish, even if it's site finished or factory finished. So, laminate, there's no refinishing this at all. It's the worst of the manufactured manufactured wood flooring types. It's kind of like masonite, really. It's a hard, fibrous material underneath, wood fiber material, cellulose material underneath the laminate, thin veneer laminate. The manufacturer is going to claim it's waterproof. Dubious of that. I'd say water resistant at best, but if water sits on it for any length of time, it'll get in between the seams of the product and damage it's almost like a cardboard, but the filler underneath, and it'll start to bubble up around the seam. So a lot of people put this in kitchens, not the best application for it. It's good to be able to tell your clients that. Bathrooms too, it's not good. What we want to do in bathrooms, anywhere there's water, is put LVP. This stuff is waterproof. We can throw it in the ocean. If we could find it, clean it off, we could reinstall it. It's not going to get damage from water. So LVP is great in kitchens, great in bathrooms. It is more expensive, but you can see it's a little thinner. And a lot of times it's really difficult to distinguish the difference between these two products. What I like to do is go to a register, HVAC register, pull it up, and then you can see like the LVP, it does have a couple different types of product in there. You can see it's got the rubber matting, then the inner coating there, and then the outside really durable vinyl plank. So yeah, that's LVP. Bamboo, this is sort of a sustainable product. It is good. It's real clicky though. If you have dogs or kids, it's just real loud to walk on, and it creaks a lot. But it's a very strong product, very robust, sustainable. People like it for that reason. And then this is just a vinyl floor covering. Sometimes we hear it called linoleum, but it's just a sheet covering. So you just cut it, and it looks okay. A lot of times we'll see this in laundry rooms, even sometimes bathrooms. Older homes in the 90s had a lot of vinyl. But yeah, those are the different types of flooring. Again, it's more of a cosmetic thing. Only thing we want to be concerned about looking at flooring is if with hardwoods, like I mentioned earlier, they start to cup around the seams. So when you take your shoes off and you're wearing socks, which I encourage everyone to do, just rub your feet along the planks against the grain, not with them like this, but this way. And if you feel like ridges like this, that could be a sign there's high moisture in the crawl space, moisture coming from somewhere. Cupping is somewhat regular with hardwoods, but if it's excessive, there's an ongoing or persistent moisture issue. So it's just something to be aware of. You can tell your clients that. It does come up in inspection reports. Tile as well, typically see this. This is more like a backsplash tile. Typically don't see that kind of tile on the floor. Usually it's bigger pieces of tile, like a square or hexagon or something like that. It's either porcelain or ceramic. And it's really robust product, but heavy. Sometimes you got to reinforce the floor to install it, and it is more expensive. But see this in kitchens and bathrooms a lot, and of course it's waterproof. It's really durable, but it's expensive. So those are the types of flooring we're going to see on the interior of a house.